Neymar's life is in danger.
Over it is Neymar! He certainly can.
Crazy skills, tricks, and insane goals. The dude has everything, including haters too. See, all through his career, Neymar has been racking up the haters, so I just had to make a list of the 8 footballers who hate Neymar. And number 1 was the biggest rivalry of 2021. Here's how it happened. PSG was up against Marseille, and the match was freaking tense. All through the game, the Marseille coach gave Alvaro Gonzalez a special mission. Make sure you mark Neymar all night. Don't even allow him to breathe. Frustrate him. Alvaro Gonzalez was prepared for the fight, and for the rest of the match, he kept hitting Neymar super hard. Now, Neymar was trying his best not to say anything and play his game. He just wanted to concentrate on winning and getting the result. But Gonzalez kept pushing him, man, and with a few minutes left to the end, the game went out of control, and Neymar snapped. The referee gave out 11 yellow cards and 5 red cards. Marseille won the game 1-0, but one cared about the result. See, Neymar and Gonzalez got heated after the game, and it was so tense. Neymar accused Gonzalez of racist abuse, but Gonzalez fired back and said Neymar was only trying to get attention and said he was innocent. Everyone thought this was going to be the end, but it was only the beginning. See, they met again in the 2020 French Super Cup final, and this time, the coach gave Alvaro the same instructions again. Only Neymar figured out the secret hack and put the guy to sleep. He scored the winning penalty in the 85th minute, and after winning the trophy, Neymar went on Twitter to savage the dude. Roy, Alvaro, ni. Neymar was poking at Gonzalez, but the dude wasn't prepared to go down without a fight, so he fired back. My parents always taught me to take out the trash. Go OM always. But Neymar had loaded up his RPG and hit again, and you forgot how to lift trophies. Damn, that was hard. Gonzalez really wanted to hit at Neymar, so he did the one thing he knew that would get his attention. You will forever be in the king's shadow, Pele. Ooh, this one got to Neymar, man, and he was prepared to end the fight, so he hit with one last shot. And so, you will forever be in my shadow. I made you famous. You're welcome, Benamino. Damn, these two really went low. Pretty sure they won't be going on vacation in Ibiza or Paris. Gonzalez went heavy with Neymar because he kept hitting him, and it led to a fight, just like it did back in 2017 with Neymar and his teammate. Neymar was still at Barca when they were training as usual, preparing for the new season. Now, Barca had signed a couple of new players, and one of them was Nelson Semedo. In his first training session, he was given the difficult task of marking Neymar. Now, Semedo wanted to make a good impression on his first day, so he went all out of the Brazilian superstar, and Neymar flipped the switch. He lashed out at Semedo, and the two of them got into a fight. Semedo was only trying to do his job, and to make it worse for Neymar, his Barca teammates all supported Semedo. Pretty sure Semedo and Neymar aren't buddies at all, because just a few days after that fight, Neymar was on his way out of Barca and signed with PSG. A couple of months after Neymar left, Semedo decided to give his own version of what really happened. It didn't set me back. It was a normal situation in training. However, it had a repercussion beyond the normal level. Personally, it didn't affect me because I had the support of the team and my friends, but it obviously influenced me. I just arrived, and one of the most important players on the team got into a fight with me. It annoyed me at the time and surprised me. Ouch! Well, Semedo, just like Neymar, left Barca a couple of years later, and I doubt they'll be sending each other texts to catch up. Neymar getting into a fight with his own teammate? That ain't the first time. Just ask Edison Cavani. After Neymar left Barca and Semedo behind, he decided to start a new chapter in his career and joined PSG for the megabucks, man. I'm talking a world record, 222 million euros. Neymar became the new face of the club, and some dudes that were around before he came were kinda pissed. See, in a match against Lyon, the ref gave PSG a penalty. And as Edison Cavani placed the ball on the spot, Neymar ran up to him, and that's when all hell broke loose. "Iddy, give me the ball, I want to take the pen." But Cavani refused. He went on to take the kick and missed. But you see, after the game, the two of them came out to claim they had zero issues and were buddies. But just a couple of months later, this time for the national team, the truth came out, and it was clear for the entire world to see. Brazil was playing Uruguay in an international friendly. But Neymar and Cavani were repping their national teams, and a couple of minutes into the match, Neymar had the ball and was attacking from the wing when Cavani rushed in for the tackle. Now, Cavani thought he got the ball, but Neymar went down and rolled so hard, the ref thought Cavani hurt him, so he gave Cavani a yellow card. Cavani was so pissed he tried to get Neymar up and tell him to quit the acting, but Neymar wasn't having any of that, and this time they got into a trash talk fight. Yikes, maybe Neymar's attitude was irritating Cavani, just like it did to this Atleti legend back in 2015. In 2015, Atletico Madrid were up against Barcelona in the Copa del Rey. Now, Neymar was one of Barca's key men, and all through the first half, he was turning up the heat. But his behavior in the game was really pissing off the Atletico Madrid captain and Gabi. And before the dude could get it together, the referee sent him off at halftime. After the game, Gabi came out and told the entire room what he thought of the Samba kid. He's got an odd way of playing, particularly when he's winning. No one likes to lose, and those things irritate you. But then Gabi decided to really open up and tell everyone why he thought Neymar was irritating. I asked him if he subscribed to Mr. Football and liked all their videos on the channel, and he said not yet. Aw, come on, Ney, everyone has. Maybe Neymar was only joking around, and that's why this next dude called him a clown. When Brazil met Peru in a qualifying match in 2022, Neymar decided to turn up the heat and bag a freaking hat trick. The entire Peru defense couldn't contain him. But one dude named Carlos Zambrano thought he was doing too much, and after the game, he said some pretty shocking stuff about the Brazilian superstar. Honestly, he is a great player, one of the best in the world. But for me, he is a real clown. He is aware of everything he did, and he was looking for the slightest foul. In the penalty area, he threw himself 4 or 5 times to see if it would award him a penalty. And in the end, he achieved his goal with 2 penalties, but they weren't. Whoa, hold on a sec. Did this dude just accuse Neymar of buying penalties? That's insane. I'm really starting to think other South American guys don't like Neymar that much, especially this next dude. Because what happened in 2014 with Neymar ruined his life. See, when Brazil was up against Colombia in the 2014 World Cup quarterfinals, the entire country was expecting Neymar to turn up for the national team. I mean, the dude was on fire throughout the competition, but just minutes into the game, Neymar and Juan Camilo Zuniga were fighting for the ball when boom, the crash ended Neymar's dream. Zuniga clashed with Neymar's back and got Neymar so injured he couldn't walk. Neymar had to be taken off on a stretcher, man, and after the game, Zuniga kept receiving death threats to his family, even up until today. Now, the two of them met in a match a few years later, and after Neymar teased Zuniga about the whole thing, telling him he'd have to apologize again if he hit him, Zuniga was angry, man. His career went downhill after the whole thing, and he can't even live a normal life again. Well, Neymar got his chance at the World Cup again in 2018 and 2022, and after getting knocked out twice in the quarterfinals, one of his former teammates was done with him and went into full savage mode. Jose Ferreira Neto was a former Brazilian pro, and after watching his country lose to Croatia in last year's quarterfinal, he thought hating on Neymar was the best thing. He is not a player, he is a celebrity and also a spoiled man. You cannot talk to him about it because his father gets angry, and the only ones who had the courage to do so were Casagrande and me. We lost the World Cup because of him, because all he does is play shit for the national team. Oof, he even went after Neymar's dad too. The guy has serious issues. If I'm being honest, I didn't see that coming, man. Just like no one saw when one of Neymar's best friends turned his back on him. Ever since they both joined PSG in 2017, Neymar and Kylian Mbappe had us thinking they were close bros or something. They even had celebrations planned together. But you see, guys, it was all a cover-up because in a match against Montpellier in 2021, the truth finally came out. See, Neymar was through on goal, and Mbappe wanted a pass, but Neymar decided to go on his own, and it got Mbappe pissed. Mbappe got subbed off a few minutes later, and as he sat on the bench, he turned around to his teammates and savaged Neymar. This bum does not pass the ball to me. See, at first, everyone thought the media was making it up, until Mbappe came out himself and to confirm the whole thing. Yes, I called Neymar a bum because he did not pass the ball to me. And according to the reports, Mbappe was still so upset about the whole issue that after he signed a new deal, he tried to get Neymar out of the club last summer. Jeez, this guy keeps holding grudges, man. And Neymar can't help it. See, a lot of guys keep calling Neymar out for the wrong reasons, and Neymar's lifestyle isn't what you think. Want to find out the stuff Neymar spends his money on? Just click the next video.